Hi boopsies, it's me, Tony Bomboni ASMR. Welcome back to your YouTube video. So today's video is going to be a pick a card reading for the next month, but I'm going to do a different style of reading rather than the Celtic Cross spread. I'm going to do a month ahead spread. So I'm going to go week by week and do a reading for you for week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. In each pile is 8 cards, so 2 cards per week. So pick whatever is drawing you in intuitively for the month of December before this begins. If you want more videos like readings, psychic intuitive readings, tap that red subscribe button down below, hit all notifications. And I have a website if you'd like your own custom personal reading sent to your email inbox as a YouTube link, tonybomboni.com. What are you waiting for? It's my most popular book service. I've helped thousands of people through any issue, love, money, anything you can think of. It goes way beyond even that. You can have a general reading, and you can even request it in ASMR as well, like this video, okay? And if you book a 30-minute or longer session with me, any one of my services, you qualify for me shouting your first name out in a video, okay? All right. So I very much look forward to helping you today with any problem you may be going through, anything, any solution, any guidance. These are my new cards, as you may remember. So this is, I'm working your readings with these new cards now, okay? So give it a shot. I think they're more accurate personally, or they give more message. And so, all right, guys, let us begin. This is card 1, which is Blue Lace Agate. Okay, so I'm bringing the new stones I also bought. Blue Lace Agate, if that draws you in. Himalayan Gold Azeztulite. Himalayan Gold Azeztulite. You can pick 1, 2, or all 3 piles, whatever draws you in most for you personally. And Shungite Pyramid. Shungite. Blue Lace Agate card 1. Himalayan Gold Azeztulite card 2. Shungite Pyramid card 3. I'll give you some time to intuitively decide how your month of December will go. I can't believe a month already passed. Like I said that last month, and I'm saying it again. I'm like, wow, I went through and did like October prediction, November, now December. I'm like, whoa, okay, it went by way too fast. So we're going to pull these aside so we can focus on card 1's predictions. If you picked Blue Lace Agate, card 1. These are the messages for you. This doesn't fit. Okay, it just barely fits. So this is a new style of reading that I'm attempting for the first time. So first week, second week of December, third week of December, and fourth week onwards, okay? Because I know December's a long month, so 4 weeks is only 28 days. It goes beyond 3 days. So this I'll consider beyond the 3 days. So the last 10 days, so to speak, are going to be the bottom 2. Alrighty, so let's begin for Blue Lace Agate. If you pick card 1, this is your December. Week 1. It's funny this card shows up because I was actually just thinking like a lot of loved ones I feel like I've passed on lately, even like people you may know or just like friends. But this shows in reverse. So I feel like, I feel like you might first start hearing of that more. You know, the expression like death comes in threes, you know, that's very, very true. So maybe that's when it'll finally be over, like the third last person you know, right? will have to go into the light, you know. So I don't always consider that, but literally I was just thinking of this like before this video. I'm like, whoa, you know, the fact that this is the first card in the first pile indicates that too, in the first week of the month. I think that's when you might not go about it, hearing about it for quite some time after that. I think it's sometimes symbolic when you see that. I know I've had that a couple times in my life, like where I'm like, oh, it came in threes, you know. It's very true, and I haven't had it happen in quite some time, but it actually also happened to me recently, so I personally relate to this card. Do you? Like, you feel like, whoa, you know, maybe you're thinking about there's someone that's about to pass on into the light. You know, just something you want to keep in mind. I don't think it's someone that close and personal. You don't really know them on a personal level, but you're going to hear about it from someone you know, and it's going to maybe affect you. You're going to be like, whoa, you know, this is like the third person in like a month, you know. So that's my intuition. Again, the death card doesn't always mean death, but like in this case, I feel in the spirit it does. And also the Wheel of Fortune kind of crossing in with that first week there for you. So I feel led to say that, again, you're not going to hear about until next year someone else also that you may know. So December might be kind of like a more peaceful, quiet month if you picked this Blue Lace Agate card one. I don't think that's the case for the other people. I really don't. I think it's just if you pick this pile, really, and only this pile, that this is the case for you, that you're going to have a peaceful month. And you're going to be happy. You're going to, like, I feel like that job that needed to be fulfilled will finally get fulfilled. That appointment you needed will finally, maybe someone will cancel and you get a sooner appointed time in the slot available, you know. Some of you may be taking certain risks as well in the first week. It's okay to take a risk, even financial. I would say God's got your back, okay? At least for this first week of December. It's going to go by quick, okay? Time is going to go by really fast. So in a weird way, I see for you also that the first week of December will feel like a month, but it's going to go so fast because you're going to occupy your time a lot. And I feel like this symbolic death will be like, once that happens, like things are going to really speed up, I think, for you. It's like a clearing or a releasing unconsciously, you know, like when someone goes into the light, it's just like, do you feel sometimes like the world got like a little lighter and like a vibratory level? I think that definitely happened a lot in the last few years. It's like, you know, you feel that shift, you know, you feel like there's a lot of survivors around you, a lot of light workers, a lot of lighter energy, you know, not that like heaviness that used to be here, you know, a decade ago. And I feel like, I guess that's just like the cleansing, purifying process of just our consciousness collective, you know. And yeah, I don't know how that may make sense, but you're going to be a light to someone. I really do feel like that as well, okay? You're going to be someone angel this first week. And the darkness kind of going to keep itself at bay. You're going to have a good time. I think the first week's going to be your week for sure. So the second week now that it all begins, it's like, oh my gosh, maybe something like, oh, maybe I shouldn't, you're doubting yourself. I shouldn't have taken that financial risk, or, you know, I lost that money. I can't get it back. Maybe I gambled it away, some of you, because I'm also seeing another Pentacles. I'll get into that. Second week is all about money. Where am I going to get this money? Some of you, how am I going to get by? I shouldn't have spent that money. I should have just kept it. Some of you may be frustration over partner. Where's your job? You know, how are you going to support me and the baby? How can we get by now on just this low income for now? Did you have enough savings? Why didn't you save? Why did you just gamble it away and give it away to people who didn't even need it? You just were being very nice and paying for dinners. You know, there could be some conflict there. So first week peaceful, and then second week kind of like, OMG, I hate my partner. Not literally, but you might say that out loud, like to some friend or something. They might get on your nerves that week. Maybe even over something that is happening now. Like it won't even be brought up again until then. And then you're like, oh, here we go again. So it's kind of December. I see for you card 1 up and down. 1 week, yeah, 1 week, no. It's like not your week. It's your week, then it's not your week. This is saying that, yeah, you're not going to be able, I feel like it's more partner though. It's not just you. If you don't have a partner, then it is you. But if you have a partner, it's not you that's necessarily in the financial pitfalls. It's your partner. Maybe they were a little irresponsible with their money. They should have had that, stash aside, to think about family, and like they just kind of gave it all away. I don't know what it is. Also, if you are thinking of giving away, oh, this card is damaged. What? How did I damage this card? Maybe it was already damaged. That sucks. I just bought these. Anyway, so, maybe that's why they were so cheap. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, like I was saying, if you are considering, giving your money, so yeah, maybe hold back. I don't think who says they need money really needs it. Did they show you their bank statement, like a screenshot? Did they not even, like, I don't even trust that anymore. Like, if I'm like, you could have 10 other accounts. Like, really, I don't trust you. No, like, seriously, they need to seriously, like, mean it with intention. Like, literally cry to your face, like, beg, like, serious. Like, that's how you can trust that they really need your help. Like, if they're just like, ugh, I'm so broke. Everyone and their mama says they're broke, okay? Everyone always says, oh, I'm so broke. Like, oh my God, you even hear that from people who are just fine, doing fine for themselves. I'm like, oh, rolling my eyes, seriously. You don't need help. No, like, that's why I'm saying you may have a person, like a friend around you that may say that, just to try to get something out of you because they know you have it. And you're like, yeah, no. Like, I have it, but I may not have it next week, right? Things change fast nowadays, okay? Nowadays it's like a day's worth of events is like a month 10 years ago. So yeah, that's part of why time is so fast. So yeah, you're gonna have a fast-paced month. So you don't have time to be dealing with people asking you for $1,000, $2,000. Like, get out of here with that nonsense. Does it look like I spit money? No. So bye. Okay. So yes, moving on. Week 3. Oh, I even got a headache after that. Oh. This person will give you a headache. Oh, gosh. It might even link into week 3. I hope not, but resolve it within the week. Okay, because again, nowadays a week is like a year. Seriously. I would say, and in the spirit, I just feel a little emotional because, like, things are really going to start picking up even next year. Like, there's just a lot that's going to happen. And I've just been feeling it, like I've been calling 2023. Okay, so in 2021, I saw 2022 as the year of change. Now in 2022, I'm seeing the year 2023 as the year of challenge. And I hate to say that because I know a lot of people have been going through so much, but was I right? Look, in the last 11 months, look how much has changed. And I hate to say challenge. I hate to give it like a message like that because I know it, like, you don't have to take this so seriously, but like it hurts like having people been through enough challenge, it's like, why do I keep seeing challenge in 20? I guess it's very frustrating to see, when you can't ignore spirit, but it's like it sometimes hits you emotionally because it's just like, I don't know. The moon is an emotional card, you guys. And I feel like it's kind of, in this case, in these cards, in this reading, it's a dark card, but like you still see the light in darkness. And I want you to remember the importance of that, no matter what you go through, okay? Don't worry. Don't be afraid. Just understand that you're gonna face your issues. Week 2 will make you realize. The second week of December, I keep seeing like when the cold hits, as soon as like the snow falls or the cold hits in most places, that's when it's like challenge. And hate giving messages like that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so the Empress, you're still going to overcome, okay? So a lot of you are women watching this, very sensitive, maybe fragile, maybe emotional like me, and this is relating to you. It's okay, just let it out, okay? It's okay to feel in your heart what's happening. I think that's how you're going to get through it. You're going to feel really what's going on in your heart, and you'll get so much better. I'm telling you, okay? Do not avoid your emotional pain. It's going to come through. It's needing to happen. You need to let it out, okay? You don't know when it's going to happen. You just know it's going to happen, right? Okay. Message clear? All right. Week 4. Judgment. And again, it's... I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes I can't explain what I see, but I see a lot of pain. But it's like, it's a good thing, okay? It's a good thing. It's not karma. You're not being punished, honey. It's not your judgment. Remember, some things are not your cross to bear, but you're feeling all of that. I know Spirit's talking because that dog is going crazy barking outside. I'm just feeling like the collective energy. And it's like, it's so painful, but it's beautiful but painful because it's a collective experience. And week 4 is the last week of December. And I always say the last month of the year is going to show you what next year is going to be. And I feel like January is going to bring just a lot of pain. There's always a bright side though. Again, remember the light. Remember, we're cleansing a lot out. Whatever pain you feel in your body, if you're in the hospital, if you have to get operations, you're getting rid of that now. This is a good thing. Again, linked to that appointment maybe. That's why that makes sense now, why I said appointment. You're waiting on an appointment or something. It's going to go through. It's going to work. You're going to get that surgery that you've been waiting for. You're going to get that operation, that thing. You're going to free yourself. This is a card about freeing yourself from the chains, okay? The moon is not going to influence you, okay? I don't even know why I'm crying. Like, it's not really that emotional, but it's like, I think maybe I needed to do that so that you could start crying. Do you know what I mean? Because sometimes you cry when you watch someone else cry and you heal. You release what pain you've been going through. So maybe that's why. Because the message is not dark. I'm like, why am I crying? You know, it doesn't make sense why I do what I do sometimes. But anyway, I just like to let it flow as spirit. It's all part of the healing work. Queen of Cups. Oh, speaking of healing, seriously, I mean, you're gonna heal, okay? It'll take some time, maybe into January, February, for you to totally heal, card 1, but your healing is also not anyone else's responsibility, okay? Someone else's healing may be, though, your responsibility, because when you help someone, you heal as well, right? Keep that in mind. You're not going to realize the healing that came from this month until the very end. I feel like even like last week, like New Year's, those last few days, those times, okay, around the holidays. That's when it'll make more sense. Like, oh, that's why I had to go through what I had to go through. Realizing your own inner empress. Again, a lot of women here, a lot of female energy, feminine energy. If you're a man, you're tapping into that more. It's okay. Okay, it doesn't mean you're less manly, you have less testosterone. No, actually, that's what makes you more, beautiful and unique as a soul, right? Because your soul is genderless. You just assigned yourself to this body, this, so to speak, gender. What we call coming here based on how you're born, whatever, and what you believe as well, allegedly. So, you might even see that with your partner, some of you, okay? Some are like, oh, I didn't see that part of my partner before, but now I do. Again, you guys have no idea. We're healing, cleansing, releasing a lot. Why do you think a lot of people are not feeling well right now? we're getting rid of so much that we've been holding on to as for thousands of years. Like, that's why it's such an emotional experience. Because like that part is over. That part is dying. That part is dead. The old us is dead, dying. Thank you so much. Girl, I need a tissue. That was a tearjerker. Thank you, card 1. God bless you, love and light. TonyBomboni.com for more details. If you pick card 2, the honey gold, Azeztulite, the alien crystal, the Azez being. Oh, I love this stone so much. Yes. Oh, I love this stone. It's a beautiful stone. It feels just amazing. First week. Oh, wow. Powerful. Wow. Second week. Whoa, it's like total opposite. Third week. It reminds me a lot of... Oh, I should have put it the other way. Okay, you know what? It was meant to be. I put it the wrong order, but I think this was actually accurate. The way it was meant to be. The way it was meant to fall. Okay, sometimes spirit leads you to do silly things like that. Week 1, if you picked card 2. You're on top of your game, brother, aren't you? You got this. Like, some of you, I see video game. I don't know why. It's like maybe like a competition, a video game competition, or like, I don't know, like something you want to master, something you want to like do very good at. Maybe you want to be the top of your class. You want to be the best at what you do. Yeah, that's a good time. The first week of December, you're bringing in that new end of year energy, and it's like all your years of hard work is now going to show itself at the door in December. You're going to be rewarded, gifted, praised, honored for something that you accomplished. You're also protecting your energy very abundantly. Some of you are even doing like, I don't know, I see like light work. Some of you good magic, like a ritual, like something to be like cleansing, protecting, purifying. And mostly protection, okay? So some sort of ritual. I know ritual has many meanings and definitions. It doesn't literally mean like potions and yeah. It could just literally mean like I'm protecting my energy and I'm having a ritual of staying away from this person that disturbs my peace. I mean, that's all it takes. And something with the number 4 also drew me in here. Okay, I don't usually look at the numbers, but it's good. Again, it's like a 4 and like shielding and armor, something like that. Like 4, what is 4 in numerology? And shielding and armoring and protecting your energy. Maybe you need to do it all 4 weeks of the month, right? At least set one day of the week to do that. Like, part of protecting, though, I see is cleansing. So you kind of need to cleanse first before you protect yourself. Because if you protect yourself energetically, you're holding a barrier to all the bad stuff you kept inside. So you need to release that stuff and then protect your energy. Okay, that's what I do. Let's say my Reiki work, I cleanse your stuff first and then I create that seal layer protection. I don't do the protection first. Okay? That's like thinking 6 divided by 3 is 2, and I can say 3 divided by 6 is 2. No, that's not true. You can't have it both ways. That could literally mean you can't have it both ways either this week, right? You can't protect yourself and also be around this person that's negatively influencing and affecting you. Keep that in mind. The emperor needs to keep his distance to stay emperor. You don't know someone's trying to like stab him in the back, literally, so they could take over and take rule and take power. Some of you, that could indicate like, I would write your will, okay? Make sure it doesn't go into the wrong hands, okay? If you have like an insurance or something, yeah, make sure that goes into the right hands as well, okay? All right, so don't be paranoid, but yeah, I'm just saying. The world, man, I mean, this is your time. This is a very masculine energy here. I keep saying like man or dude or whatever. Maybe a lot of men pick this. Maybe this applies to a lot of men you know in your life. Look, this is time to take charge, take action, apply for that job, succeed in whatever thing you needed to do, get everything done, fulfill your tasks, make yourself wake up in the morning and say, I'm a king, I'm a queen. Like, I need to do the job of a king and a queen today. Like, that's how you'll get things done so fast. You're going to be so productive. You're going to do those phone calls. You're going to send those mails out that you need to send, those emails and snail mails, and maybe send that postcard to that friend you've been missing and haven't heard from in 3 to 5, 10,000 months. Yeah, do those things. And then week 2 hits. You're going to feel the effects of 2023 in week 2. I literally feel in the spirit it's going to last like 10 days. Like, it's going to be like a stubborn 10-day, like the worst Mercury retrograde, maybe Mars retrograde, Pluto retrograde. Like, it's going to feel like that, okay? Maybe there is retrograde. I have no idea. It's just whatever spirit's telling me. You're going to feel these seasonal effects, some of you seasonal depression. And it's not like you can just do a getaway, okay? You're going to be so, like, stuck in that seasonal depression. You're not going to want to leave and go anywhere. Are you kidding me? So you're just going to stay there. It's okay. It's all right. It's like a sunstone in a way. Yeah, work with sunstone, Azeztulite, like you work with solar energy stones. That might help you, okay? Heck, I would even work with carnelian, citrine, all right, moonstone, like a peach moonstone. It doesn't have to be, you know, that rocket science. Just simple, cheap stones. Get some sun as much as you can, even if it's cold. The sun still goes through. Sunlight still goes through the clouds, okay? The sun wants to see your face. Oh, citrus as well. Citrus. Huh? For those of you who don't live in Florida or Cuba or whatever, vitamin C, vitamin D, orange juice. This is just like an orangey powdery mix I put in here. It's called Sedevita. Oh, did you see that? It moved twice. Oh my God. I think because I put it here, but I'm like, oh my God, it actually moved. Yeah, this is literally like, I think it's calling you guys home. I mean, it's an alien stone. I'm not surprised it moved. The Azez beings are probably here with you. Some of you are probably Azez. Yeah, your soul is Azez. Easy. Wouldn't amaze me. I'm not surprised. They're going to help you though with this. Okay? They're pulling me in toward this. The 10 of Swords. Swords in your back. They're going to help you with that. Again, just because you feel worse doesn't mean you're not healing. You're getting rid of all that you've been through. It's a lot. You've endured. Oh my God, so much. So much. Backstabbing people. People who hurt you, betrayed you. You're going to heal it though. Again, this is showing up in reverse. You're going to heal that. You're going to heal that heart this week. The second week. Now, third week. You don't know how to handle and manage this new energy, this new identity. Some of you are going to feel like different, changed. We're shifting into that 5D, okay? Like, I feel like that's going to happen for you. Card 2 is like sort of starting to feel that 5D now. Yeah, really amplifying that energy. And working with stones will help you do that. Even reading this message, listening to this reading is going to help you. Align, shift, realize it's not all that bad. The swords in our back are going to heal, okay? The wounds will heal. It's okay if we have scars. Who cares? We can cover it with a shirt. You know what I'm saying? as long as you don't cover it with a Band-Aid. Never cover your heart with a Band-Aid. That ain't gonna do nothing for you. You're just gonna metaphorically bleed out pain. Leona Lewis, bleeding love, right? Like, you want to emphasize love in your life, not pain. Listen to that song. Sometimes Spirit sent me that song just now. Sometimes there's messages in songs. Spirit likes to speak through music. It's healing. It's, some music can make you cry. Maybe you want to listen to music this month. Have a fine-tuned balance of harmony. Even if you have a lot to do, even if you have bills to pay, sometimes you need to put those headphones in at work. I'm serious. Doesn't these look like kind of like headphones, like one in one ear, one in the other, the wire? Put those headphones at work. Block out the noise of the 3D world. Shift. Begin to shift. At least try. You don't know where it's going to take you. Okay. Your body, it wants so back to go. Okay. As you know, Spirit is coming through a lot lately, so I've been stumbling my words and speaking like in light codes. I don't know what that is. Sorry about that. What was I going to say? And then it makes me forget what I was going to say. What is I going to say? So your body wants so back to go into that 3D world, but it's ready to go into the 5. Your body is fighting you with all its might right now. You're feeling the resistance. You're feeling the effects. You're feeling the tug and pull. Right now we're in tug of war, literally war, spiritual war. We're being tugged back as we're trying to. We're in a battle. Oh yes. Should I go back to my old ways of unforgiveness and karma and heavy density? Should I forgive this person and let go? Guess what? When you let go of that rope, you win. You know why? You fool the 3D world. They fall back, and then you trick them and you pull the rope. You know that metaphor? Tug of war. What are you tugging at within yourself internally? Work on that. What a lot of you need to work on, some of you, I'm sorry to say this, don't kill the messenger, immaturity, okay? Texting the old ex, okay? Look, I don't blame anyone, okay? I know I've been guilty of that. Honestly, some of you like thievery. Like, oh, no big deal if I take this from my friend. It's just lip gloss. Yeah. I don't need to say anything. Again, been there, done that. I have no judgment in my heart. Okay? But there's always a force at play. And what do you want to be on the good side of the force or the not so nice side? Especially if it gives you guilt. It's not worth it. If you feel guilty after, put it back. Apologize. Don't do that. It's not worth it. It's definitely not worth time in a cell, that's for sure. So forgive yourself. Move on. We've all been guilty of that. Okay? All right. There's always a way. You're going to find a way. You're going to find the money to pay for that thing, or you don't really need that right now, some things. Some of you maybe, yeah, but there's a way, okay? Because that's taking from someone else's food. If we think about it deeper, on a deeper level. Would we want someone to do that to us? It always comes back. It always comes back. Always. Some of you, if a friend stole from you, forgive them. In fact, bless them with what they stole from you. Give them a gift. And tell them, don't do it again. So I'm watching you. I got a GoPro camera in this house, right? Like, you may not see the camera, but it sees you, right? Even though it's not true. You just say that just to scare them. No, but forgive them, okay? Let it go. week 4, so that's week 3. So broad messages, whatever draws you in. Of course, it's not going to be every single thing that, you know, like obviously. I'm just glad messages coming through, you know. All right, week 4. You're going to realize a new path. I think a lot of you are going to set goals for 2023. Because this is showing up as page. And again, a lot of that like immature, younger self, I should say, energy is coming through. Yeah, I don't think a lot of you are going to stick through the goal. What is it, like statistically, if only 5% of people make it to the end of the year? Like, it's the end of the year. Did you honestly stick to your goals in 2021 that you made for 2022? No, I highly doubt it. Some of you, yeah, but yeah, okay, let's be real. Okay, like most people don't. We fall flat. We're all sinners, right? Like, I mean, let's be real with ourselves. Like, okay, raw, honest truth today. Like, that's just what it is, right? And we're not going to stick to most goals. We may have accomplished 1 or 2, but let's just be real. You're going to make some, but some will fall flat. Don't set yourself up for false expectations. I'd rather you set 1, 2, 3 goals than 10, 12, 13 goals. Okay? Be honest with yourself. How much can I really accomplish this year? Some, not a lot. I think the next, again, 2023, it aggravates me, but it's going to be challenging, rewarding, but challenging. So I would say focus on the rewards rather than the other opposite forces. Follow your own path, but don't try to destroy everyone in your path. Everyone is not your obstacle, okay? Don't look at people as obstacles in the way of your path. Some of you, like, no. Some of them are actually in the way to kind of help you or, like, warn you, like, hey, if you keep going down this path, there's a cliff, like, dude. And then the dude doesn't pay attention and out he goes off the cliff with his horse, foolishly. So Knight of Swords in reverse is like rushed decisions, you know. Some of you really, and again, I wasn't worried until I saw also Knight of Wands in reverse. So I'm like, now I'm worried. Week 3 and 4 are going to be kind of like, yeah, I think week 2 will hit you so deeply that week 3 and 4 you're going to act a little, some of you, again, immature, irrational, okay? Especially if you're like there's a magic number. Did you know this? Like 50 years old. For men, especially. Most men don't fully mature until 50 plus, 51 plus. Yeah. That's like the golden year where finally peak maturity, where they calm down, they settle down, they stop cheating on their spouse. You know what I'm saying? Men tend to be, women, some are fully mature by 18 if they've had enough pain and life experience. Yeah. Some 23, 25, some 33, 35, right? Like, it just depends, but it's mostly in the 20s, okay? So maybe be around a person that's already like 30 plus, that's a female, that's been through a lot in life especially. Help you kind of humble you, calm you down. Realize, like, you know what? Maybe I don't need to always take that action. Maybe I don't need to gamble that away. Maybe I don't need to not gamble like with money, but like gamble my life away. Fall off the metaphorical cliff because I'm in such a hurry. Maybe some of you are around a person that's a bad influence and they literally are going to take you off your edge. Try to take you off your edge. Here, take this thing, get the edge off, and then before you know it, you're hooked. No, stop it. Okay, because they're also stealing from you. They may not have stolen an item from you. They stole a part of you, though. Don't let that happen. Not everyone is your friend. Not everyone is your friend. Just because they invite you to their couch in their living room does not mean they are your... I'm telling you from raw experience so far, not everyone is your friend. And you're going to find that out in December, okay? The backstabbing, the betrayal, the lack of trust, the thievery of it all. They see you as emperor. They see you as owning the world. They want to destroy that and take it from you because they don't have it. End of story. So being around these people, you're going to become the page. the foolish person. Don't be foolish. Don't let these people allow you to be foolish. You're not a foolish person, and you know it, but you become who you're around. Be careful. Okay, be wise. Especially a lot of you who are still in your 20s, even like 18 plus, 19, 20. Oh my gosh, I'm worried for you. My heart goes, I'm going to pray. I'm going to make sure you're protected. You're like, oh, shut up, old man. Okay, fine. Be mad at me, but don't be mad at me if something happened. Okay, like I'm just, again, don't kill the messenger. Okay, so Shungite pair. Oh, you know what? Yes, thank you, Spirit. They're like, hold on, Tony. Hold on. One last message. Parents watching at home who have kids 18, 19, 20. Please. Protection. Prayer. Don't be too advicey, because you know a lot of times in that age, the stigma, the angst, they act out what you tell them to do, so they do the opposite of what you say. Just say that you're keeping an eye on them and you love them so much. You heal things with love, but pray and protection mostly. Pray for protection for your children. Okay, because these kids nowadays, I don't like it. I never did that, never will. If I have kids, God willing, I pray I have a kid one day. No, like I'm not going to be that like strict parent. I'll try not to. I know it's the Virgo nature, but no, you are not going to that club. You are not going to go to that party. Like, no, okay? Flat out, big fat N-O, okay? If you want to, sometimes you got to be like, scare them a bit. Not that you actually wouldn't feed them, of course. You love them, of course you would feed them. But like sometimes some parents say things to scare them. Like, you ain't going to get food. You ain't going to come back in this house if you do that. You know what I'm saying? Kids will be kids. They're going to sneak out at night. Again, been there, done that. I don't judge anyone, anything, any situation. We all come from different backgrounds. But please, I think at this case, your best form of protection is prayer. To protect your offspring. Okay? Pray every night. Pray every morning. Whatever feels best. These kids, man, you can't trust some of them nowadays. They're around. They're passing stuff around. That also downloaded. So, yeah. Okay, even reach out to other family. Okay, this also sent. If you have cousins or something, you know, that maybe you're like, Mom, our cousin is not in a good home. Maybe we need to kind of watch out for them. Like maybe sometimes you just need to go over their house, ring their doorbell and be like, I made you a pie. But you're actually really there to check on them and their well-being. Do you know what I'm saying? Do what you need to do, okay? Shungite Pyramid. If you picked card 3. Wow. 7, 7. Seven of Wands, Seven of Swords. Interesting. Week 1 and 2 might be the same. Okay, some of you. Week 1 and 2 might be the same. Sorry, sometimes I need to ground my energy because it gets intense when I'm doing readings, talking for a whole hour. Some of you, card 3, that needed help are finally going to get help. We all have a vice, an addiction, something we're struggling with, even if it's just, like I said earlier, struggling with a lack of forgiveness. That can be our worst enemy, our worst vice, right? We think just because we don't do anything like smoking, drinking, excessive intimacy doesn't mean that we don't have a vice. We all do. We're flesh. We're of sin, right? Sometimes our actions, our behavior towards others, releasing our hurt and pain to others is our vice, is our sin. We hurting other people unconsciously. Look back, reevaluate, and examine your life. How many people have I hurt? It's hard to admit. It is so hard to do the shadow work. You need to. Sometimes you so badly are going to fight your flesh and say, I want to be right. I'm in this stubborn mode of energy and I so badly live in this ego right now and I just so badly want to be right. Let it go. Breathe. Say, you know what, Mom, Dad? Maybe you're right. Maybe I need to work on this. Maybe I need to help. Breathe. Maybe they do love me. Maybe they do want to help. What's best for me? Breathe. Okay, take it a step at a time, all right? Even if it's just one topic a day. Please don't fight with them. Please don't argue. You are loved. If you remember, you are always loved. That's what will help you. Please. I love you. If no one tells you that today, I love you, okay? I want you to know that. Truly, and I mean that with the true sincerity. We talk in the comments all the time, okay? You're there watching my videos. We are connected, okay? You're gonna get help. You're gonna get that help. Some of you, it is for addiction. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Some of you, it's in addition to the emotion that is contributing to, how do I say this? The problem. Like maybe we need a therapy for something or to talk to someone about like how we treat people, you know. Maybe we're going to learn this week about treating people with love and respect, even if they hurt us. I know that's hard. Again, the flesh, like even just thinking about it now, like you just want to like, you're itchy, you have a rash, like your skin wants to crawl just thinking about being nice to that person. I know. It's so hard. It's the worst. We're addicted to the flesh, the ego. We are. It's so hard. But admitting it, and it's a problem, is where we begin. Some of you, the other half, I like to say, are dealing with people who are hurting you, and they are living in that energy, and they don't realize what they're doing. So you're trying to get them the help they need, but they're just not listening. But you love them so much that you would do anything for this person. And I mean it, like ride or die, anything. If you were out in the winter's cold and you had one coat, you would give that coat. Off your back for that person. So this is saying, you can't kill fire with fire, my friend. And fiery they are. They're in a lot of pain. They might be trying to sabotage and push you away because they don't want you to get hurt. So you see, have compassion for that. They're doing what they're doing still out of love. Pain is a cry for love. That's all it is. Everything eternally links back to love. The pyramids were built with love. These tarot cards were made with love. Even though some of these cards made in the artwork express the creator's pain, it's still made with love. Because he or she wants to relay the message to you. So maybe some of you may need to go an artistic route, like maybe write someone, a loving friend, a poem, and just be like, man, I love you so much, I made you a poem. I mean, that's all it takes sometimes. It doesn't take much to show your love to someone and just say, you know what, If you want to be mad at me, that's okay. I'll give you the time you need. I'll hold your hand. I'll be there for you. I know now's not the time you maybe are mad at me about something I said or did. You don't want to talk to me, but just I'm always going to be there for you. That's all it takes. Here's a poem. Read it if you want. And let go. I think you're going to free yourself like that. You really will. This week too. December, okay? And it's worth it, you know? You want that friend around for the holidays, right? You don't want them to be alone. Like, you may see them hurting, and trust me, I'm like, I don't even know what's going on, but I feel their pain. Your friend is in like a world of hurt. They really need your help. They may reject you, but they really need your help. It's a lonely and upsetting time for a lot of people in the winter season, so be there for them anyway. Even if you seem to them it's like you're an annoyance or a bother, you know. They're just crying for love. They're crying for help. So when someone says something nasty to you, that's their pain speaking, because they're so hurt that they're not loved. You see what I mean? So be patient. It takes time to peel those layers with this friend. And you will. I see a successful peelation. you're gonna peel back those layers, okay, honey? And it's gonna be a beautiful, some of you lifelong friendship. Some of you even romance. And into week 3, you're like, oh my God, I'm in love with my... So funny. I'm in love with my best friend, right? Like, yeah, some of you, okay? This is no coincidence. I mean, this ends up in like love and romance and oh, wonderful. Nothing wrong with that. But be mindful that there's still pain. So if you decide a lifelong commitment, a marriage, just know what you're getting yourself into. You still have to love this person. Are you still going to be able to love this person regardless? That's all. If you are, go for it. If you're able to handle their pain sometimes, some days, go for it. I wish I had that much courage. That's something that's... So again, as I say friend, some of you, this could indicate someone you're dating, because it felt too emotional for just to be a friend. This felt really deep, like love. That's why I kept saying love. I didn't even see these cards until the end, so I'm like, why do I keep saying that? Now it makes sense. So for a lot of you, it's someone you're dating, but still, some of you, it's a best friend. Okay, even if it doesn't lead into romance, that's almost like the connection you have. For those of you who don't like feel attracted to your partner that way, or your friend, I mean, it's going to be as if you're partners, like as if you married your best friend. Do you know what I'm saying? But they're still your friend, strictly your friend. Okay. The best way to protect your energy into week 3 and onwards is, so this feels very long term. Again, this feels like years into the future, but also these weeks specifically. So card 3 is very unique. Learn how to protect your energy so you don't feel their pain. You don't take it as their own, right? When you do healing work for someone, you got to learn eventually to protect your energy. You don't take on people's issues as your own too heavily, because then you can be an extreme empath, which I'm not, okay? I'm glad sometimes I'm not, because it's like I could never do like what I do. Like, oh my God, I would be like feeling too deeply, too much all the time. I know how to be like, boom, here's the wall. No, I'm not going to let someone else's issue. I'll cry it out with them. I'll support them and hold their hand. But when I'm done with this reading, I go off and do my own thing. I forget what I just even said. Okay? It was hard at first. It really was. But you have to learn, like, bam. So even with your partner, sometimes it's not that you're putting a wall against them. You're guarding your energy. This is a different wall I'm speaking of. It's almost like not a brick wall, but a translucent wall that they can see through. That only you let the good particles in, the bad particles that are trying to hurt you, the painful words that your partner says to you sometimes, not going to penetrate that translucent wall. Only the good words will. That make sense? Learn that. Week 3 and onwards. And week 4, I gotta say, in the Chariot. Bit bumpy, not going to be a good time to really make too many life-changing, altering decisions. I think the life-changing part you've already done week 1 through 3. Let it go, especially 2 to 3, week 2 to 3. Once you make the decision to commit to the person, or you say, you know what, commit that you're always going to be there for them no matter what, you've already done your work. Rest. Don't start thinking, what else do I need to do? Give it some time off, please. You've done enough, especially this year. And the last card of week 4, end of December 2022, you're going to finally release what's been giving you the pain. So I see triple swords here. So you're going to let go of that pain. You're going to forgive. You're going to say, you know what? This person ended up someone so beautiful, so amazing. I'm so glad they're in my life. You're going to want to be so generous and kind and loving to them. Go shopping for them. You're going to think about them a lot. And you're going to be very grateful by the end of this year that they're in your life. Things may not have worked out in November, October, whatever, September, but now it will finally, just right on time for the next year's energies. And you're going to be inviting that good energy to come through. A good intention, setting intention to have a good year with good friendships. Friendships are important. Don't forget that. Have love in your heart. It will heal everything. Any situation. I don't care what it is. Thank you so much. TonyBomboni.com if you want your own custom reading. God bless you all so much. What a wonderful, I like this style of reading. Isn't it better than the Celtic Cross predictions? I might end up sticking with this. Now, in another video, maybe next week, I do want to ultimately end up doing a what you call the week ahead reading. So instead of just week 1, week 2, I actually look into the whole week specifically, and there's 8 cards. I almost did that today, but I didn't. But maybe next time, okay? Because it was I'm oh my God, it's already mid-November. I already have to do my December prediction. Time went so fast. So there you go. Thank you so much. Blue lace agate, Himalayan gold, Azeztulite, and Shungite pyramid. Shungite. Himalayan gold, Azeztulite, Himalayan gold, Azeztulite. Blue lace agate, blue lace agate, blue lace agate, blue lace agate. Thank you. God bless you. May the Lord always protect you and your loved ones as well. What a wonderful reading. I'm very happy for you. I look forward to seeing you very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.